bullied on the playground? Other than bullying, cyberbullying can happen at any time, day or night. Also, I don't think bullies want to bully when an adult is watching. It can also happen outside of school too. Sometimes bullies come to the victims' houses. Also, when there isn't anything to prove that the bully actually bullied. Now when the bully knows there's going to be an adult, and passing notes can be very hurtful too. Effects. The bully has drug and alcohol abuse, and the victim skips school. Bullies get into fights. The victims feel really lonely and have some health problems. Bullies have criminal convictions when they are adults, and victims have a total loss of interest. Also, bullies are very aggressive to other people. Victims get sleeping disorders and a change of his or her eating habit. The victim feels like they are going to explode, so they really want to hurt themselves. Bullies become bigger problems as they are progressing, and 36% of the time they get what they want. The bully's popularity decreases as they get older. They both have school problems. Bullies get what they want using aggression. Studies show that men who never married were often bullied when they were kids. The bully has problems obeying the law as adults. What would you feel like if you were bullied? You would feel bad 13.5% of the time, idiotic 2.1% of the time, scared 9.4% of the time. You would feel humiliated 15.6% of the time, angry 12.5% of the time, and you would feel, for all of the above, 46.9% of the time. Identifying victims. Some people known as bullies call their victims geeks or nerds. They are different from everybody else, and they also have a physical weakness, including low self-confidence. They have different religions, and since they are loners, they don't have as much friends. They do have a low reputation, but since the bullies harass them, some people know them. When they come home, they have unexplained scars and they refuse to go to school. They're always depressed and aggressive at home. They don't participate and don't want to talk about school. Myths and stereotypes. One myth is that cyberbullies are popular, also that there are no bystanders in cyberbullying and people cyberbully for revenge. Mostly boys are bullies and they are big and tough. Some people think that bullying is something that's hard to beat, but that's not true. Also, it happens only in school. Remember that these are myths and they are not true. Some also think it only happens on the bus, and it isn't serious. Bullies think the victims can't handle it. Parents think it's just kids being kids and they will always tell an adult. Others think it's only a problem at urban schools and they don't want to get involved. Prevention. I will tell you some ways to stop bullying. Tell an adult and make bullied kids feel better. Speak up and team up with friends. Make your school a bully-free zone. Also make sure everyone agrees that bullying is bad. Don't punish the bully because it'll make it worse. Everyone deserves respect, and it is always bad to bully. Put up signs to show that bullying hurts people so much they want to commit suicide. And stand up to bullies if they are bullying your friends, or anyone actually. This brings me to my first current event. It's about a Marvel superheroes comic where superheroes make bullied kids feel better. And that also takes me to my second current event, which is made to stop bullying. What made that foundation was a boy who was bullied and he decided to commit suicide. Identifying bullying. Well, they're not only boys and they're always mean. Kids their age call them one of the populars. They look tough and very aggressive. Bullies have friends that bully and get into fights a lot. Sometimes when kids have parents that fight a lot at home, become bullies. When girls bully, they spread rumors. Bullies swear a lot and have abuse of drugs and alcohol. Like drink too much or they aren't old enough to do that. In one school, teachers could accurately identify 50% of all bullies. They also hurt animals and play very aggressive video games. They tease others and they're concerned about their reputation a lot. That takes me to my last current event, which is about a boy who went to a park and two teenagers started taking his scooter apart. I thought it was very irresponsible of them because they know better because they're older. Cyberbullying. Cyberbullying means mean text online because of cyber, which means online. And bullying is hurting someone really badly repetitively. Usually when you're cyberbullied, you are bullied in person too. Cyberbullying is posed without saying who it was. When you try to delete those bad texts, it's not that easy. Also, it is very hard to find the person who is the cyberbully. It's kind of like bullying over the internet. Mostly teens and preteens do this. The cyberbully covers his or her identity, but they don't physically hit the victims. Bullying. Overall, bullying is more than just hitting. There is part of racism in bullying. It's calling names, and it's kind of like when a popular picks on someone not so popular. It can be on the internet too. That's why there are different types of bullying. It's usually physical, but girls mostly spread rumors. That's why they use less fighting. Bullying is really mean. This is my bibliography, and the people I want to thank are my clicker, Cameron Andrews, Kayla Thalen, my mom, Mrs. Schneider, and all of you for watching.